Okay, so morning everyone, Sunday morning. So today I'm doing just a 15-minute beginners Pilates class. And if you've not met me before, my name's Mandy. If you have, welcome to Sunday morning. Thank you for joining me if you're here, or for joining me later if you join back in later. Remember to work the options that work for you. So the whole idea of my Pilates classes is that you work the options that work for you. So you're breathing nice and easily throughout, so you're not holding your breath at any point. And you've got really good smooth control over the exercise. So if you need to, you can slow it down, you can make your range of movement smaller, so it's less to work on. And if it hurts, don't do it. Have a drink of water whenever you need to have a drink of water. And we're here just for 15 minutes. So we're going to start a little bit of standing setup, coming into our neutral spine, bit of mobilisation, then we're going to come down onto the mats. So your feet are about 6 inches hip width apart, toes are stretched out. So you've got to try and make a little bit of space between all of your toes. Just rolling your shoulders back and round. So nice easy circles to start with. And last one, bringing your arms down to the sides. So to come into your neutral spine, probably going to move your hips back and then bring your shoulders back and then pull your head back. So it feels like you've got your heels, your hips, your shoulders, your earlobes stacked. Growing tall, so front and back lifting up. Bottom of the ribs stay down in line with the front of your hips, and your hips and your pubic bone stay in the same line. So that you're growing tall, you should just, so that as you're growing tall, so you should just feel your tummy, your core, kind of fire up, switch on, engage. See if you can maintain that. Taking your ear to the side, and then over to the other side. A little stretch side to side. From there, turning your head round. If it's comfy, tipping your head back. Rolling down and across, round to the other side. And again, if it's comfy, tipping your head back. Just one more. And then bringing your head back to your centre, back to that nice long, tall, neutral spine. So heels, hips, shoulders, earlobes stacked. Should be nice and easy to wiggle your toes around without feeling your body kind of swaying around. So your weight's going down through your heels, through your midfoot. Still growing tall. From there, you're going to think about drawing your tummy button in and up. And the up is the key bit. So you're not just flattening your tummy, but like you're trying to scoop your tummy button in and up. And that's engaging deep lower muscle wraps almost all the way around to your TVA, a little bit like a corset. Or you can think about drawing up your pelvic floor, which is like it's a group of muscles in your hips, a bit like a bowl that hold everything up inside. Should mirror the movement of your breath, of your diaphragm rather, not your breath. And they're the ones that you're squeezing when you're trying to stop yourself from having a wee and trying to stop yourself from breaking wind. So you feel like you're drawing in and up, front to back. And you might get more feeling from thinking about working your pelvic floor. You might get more feeling from thinking about drawing your tummy button in and up. Whichever cue works the best for you, that's the one you're going to think about doing at the end of your exhale. So you're not holding your tummy tight, your pelvic floor tight for the whole of the session. Just wants to switch on and off with your breath. And then we get everything moving, nice and easy, bringing your hands onto your ribs. So you're going to think about relaxing off that extra little tension you just found. You do a couple of nice, big, easy ribcage breaths. So you're going to breathe into your ribcage, into your hands, breathing through your nose as much as you can. And then exhale. And as you exhale, then think about drawing your tummy button or your pelvic floor in and up. The shoulders are relaxed. Relax the tension off, breath into your hands again. You're feeling for all the movement around your ribcage, the back, the sides and the front. And as you exhale, drawing in and up. Last one. And bringing your arms down to your sides. So we're going to do half a roll down, softening your knees. Turn around, tilt your chin down. So you're going to roll down one vertebra at a time. Put your hands about level with your knees. Looking back at your legs. Breath in. And breath out as you roll and restack. Come all the way back up. So find that nice long neutral spine. Lift onto your tiptoes. Circle your arms one way. Lower your heels. And then one more roll down. So softening your knees. Tilt your chin down. Rolling over and down to where it feels okay for you. Bottom of your range, pausing. So you're breathing in. Breathing out as you slowly roll and restack. So again, grow tall. Lift back to your tiptoes. Circle the arms. Bring the heels down. And we're going to do some standing leg circles. So hands go in your hips, Or you can rest your hands on a chair if you're close to a chair, if you're a bit wobbly. Right leg's in a circle, so nice big, easy circles. And the last one. We're going to circle the other way. Same leg. And last one. And there, bringing your leg in front and you're going to circle your ankle round. And the other way. So I hope I haven't cut my feet off. For the last one, bringing that foot down and shuffle back. We're going to switch legs. Second leg circles around, nice easy circles. Last one. We're doing about 4 of everything. Circle the other way. And last one. So bringing your leg in front, circling your ankle round. And the other way. Bringing that foot down. From here, we're going to come down onto our knees. So you're going to lower down, knees coming down. And then you're going to swing your legs round to one side. So you're going to sit down. We're going to start with seated twists. So if you've got tight back, tight hips, sit yourself up on a cushion if you want to. It makes it a whole lot more comfortable. You can stack your arms up in front. So you've got genie arms. Shoulders relaxed. From here, you're going to turn round to the side. Looking further round if you want to. Centre and then turn round to the side. And you're trying to keep your twists in your rib cage. Looking over your shoulder. If you want to come back to centre. Restack your arms. Twist, look over your shoulder. Centre, twist. The twist is from your rib cage upwards. Restack your arms. And then can you recross your legs? Sorry, Pascal. So the other leg's in front, so it just feels the wrong way. So again, twisting, looking over your shoulder, centre, twisting, looking over your shoulder. Try to keep this nice box shape with your arms. One more, oops, restack, one more to either side. And round. And come back to centre. Bring the arms down, roll your shoulders round a little bit. From there, we're going to do C curves. So your feet come on the floor. Knees are bent, feet and knees are about hip width apart. Your heels are going to stay down, your toes can lift up a little bit if you want to. So if you want support, have the hands on the back of your legs. Otherwise you can bring your arms up in front. So we're going to grow nice and tall, chin tucked in. From there, think about scooping your tummy in and up. So as you breathe out, you're going to round back through your lower back. So it's like you're pushing your waistband back behind you. Remember, you're not hanging on with your hands, you're just resting your hands on the back of your legs. And then you're going to lift up. Grow tall, stretch up at the top. Again, tailbone tucks, tummy scoops in and up. So you're not pushing out into your tummy, any of these exercises. And then lift up. Grow tall at the top. Got 2 more, so bring your arms up in front if you want to. Tailbone tucks. So you're breathing, you're not holding your breath. Round back. Tip forwards, as if your head's going to come to your knees. Lift up, stretch tall. Lift the arms up and down if you want to. And the last one here. So tailbone tucks, round back. Tummy scoops, you're breathing, you're not holding your breath. Tip forwards, go tall, lift, lower the arms. From here, we're going to roll down onto our back. So if you normally have a cushion or a pillow or a pad or something under your head, set yourself up. So if you're not too sure, if your head's looking all the way back behind you, so your chin's lifted up, neck or your shoulders feel a bit uncomfortable, then put a cushion or something under your head. So you can then lengthen your neck. We come back to our neutral spine. So your hips, your ribs, your head are weighted down on the floor. You've got a little bit of a gap beneath your lower back. So maybe you've got just enough space to push your fingers. Maybe just enough space for an envelope. It's your neutral spine. And you're going to keep that neutral spine whilst we go through our leg lifts. So without allowing that lower back to drop down, so your hips, your back are moving. Arms stay down. So think about drawing tummy or pelvic floor in and up. Right leg floats up to your tabletop. So knee on top of the hip, shin parallel to the floor. Nice and smooth, so no kind of grabbing or hitching into the body. You try and float your second leg up to your tabletop. Still in your neutral spine, so that lower back hasn't dropped down onto the floor. Right leg lowers and left leg lowers. And then left leg lifts, nice and smooth, right leg floats up. Left foot down and right foot down. So that's your knee lifts. You can keep going with your knee lifts. We're going to change it into toe taps. So from there, right leg lifts, left leg lifts. We're working here in our tabletop. Gets called knee fold sometimes. working from your hips. So you're going to keep that 90-degree bend in your knee. Lower back, hips stay really still. Right toes tap down towards the floor. Lift the knee back up. Left toes tap and lift. Shoulders are relaxed. Chin is tucked down. And you're breathing. 2 more on either leg. Last one on either side. Give the knees a hug, circle the ankles, one way and the other way. We're going to step back up in our tabletop. Last little bit here on the back, we're going to take it into a single leg stretch. So left leg lifts, and then right leg floats up. So your single leg stretch, you're going to stretch your right leg all the way out towards the top of your wall. So again, your back stays in that neutral spine. Pull the knee back in. Left leg stretches out. Pull the knee back in. You can hit the leg a little bit lower if you want to, as long as you can keep your neutral spine. So it doesn't feel like you're pushing out into your tummy. Doesn't feel like you're having to flatten your back down onto the floor. 2 more on either side. Really straighten the stretch through the leg. Last one. So left leg to finish. And then hug the knees in, circle the ankles. Have a quick stretch out. We're going to roll over onto our side. So you can rest your head on your arm, on a cushion. You can fold your arm up. Lengthen through your legs to start with. Oops, shuffle back on that. Stretch the top leg all the way out. And bend the bottom knee up in front. We're going to lift and lower the top leg. As you stretch through that top leg, imagine your toes are going to touch the wall. And you feel your waist, your obliques working on either side, just to keep the body in that neutral spine still. I've lost count. Go for 2. And 1. Lengthen out the lower leg. So top foot reaching towards the back of your mat, toes on the floor. We're going to lift and lower your lower leg. Again, really reach out through the toes. Got 2. And 1. Stack the knees up in front. We're going to go for our clamshells. So your heels pretty much in line with your bum. Reach out through the top hip. Keep your hips really still. And lift and lower the knee. So you've got 3, 2, and 1. We're going to press up for a side bend stretch. So swing your legs round if you don't like mermaid legs. Stretching the arm over. And we're going to switch sides. So come down onto your second side. Rest your head, hand, arm, cushion, wherever's good. Lengthen out through both legs. Bring the bottom knee up in front so it gives you a bit more stability. Reach out through those toes. Can you feel your waist working? We've got our leg lifted and lower. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest the top leg towards the back of the mat. Lengthen out the lower leg. Bring the hand down. Got 4 of the lower leg. 3, 2, and 1. Stack both knees. So your feet are level with your hips, or in line with your hips. Lift and lower the top knee for 4, 3, 2. Your hips nice and still. Last 1. So we're going to press back up for our mermaid stretch. Coming down onto your tummy. And bring your arms out to your side. So goalpost arms, I call them, if you can get there. So elbows and shoulders, hands and elbows in line. Rest your arms on the floor. So imagine your arms are resting on little fluffy clouds. Think about drawing your tummy in and up away from the mat. And as you breathe out, lift through your head, your chest. Lengthen from your head to your toes. Inhale as you lower. So you're not using your breath or your tummy to push yourself up. We've got 2. And last 1. You want to lift your arms. Making sure you're not pushing your tummy into the floor. And the next one's your last one. Bring the hands down. You're going to pull back to your child's pose. Stretch through the lower back and the arms. You're going to come over onto your back. We're going to finish with the shoulder bridges and a little hip stretch. So your feet and your knees about hip width apart, palms rest down beside you. Nothing behind your head on this one. So any cushions or pads, move them out of the way. Roll up and down through your spine. So tailbone tuck. Now your lower back comes onto the floor. Then slowly lift your hips, your lower back up. Nice long line, knees to hips to shoulders. Press your feet down or pull them in. Feel the back of your legs working. Then melt your spine all the way back down. So you've got 3 more. Tailbone tucks, peeling up into your shoulder bridge. Pull the feet in towards you. So your rib cage is relaxed. All the work's in your hips, your legs. Roll back down. Last 2. A little bit of a gap behind your neck. And the next one's your last one. Rest all the way back down. Pop the cushion back under your head if you want to. Right ankle crosses the left knee. Bring the left leg in if you want to. If you get there, you can hold on the back of the leg. You get stretching the right hip, just pointing, flexing the left foot. Bring the foot down. Take your arms out about shoulder height. Straight arms, or you've got bent elbows, so cactus arms. Take your legs to your left side, so your little lion twist. Look towards your right side. Press the legs back up and we'll switch sides, the last bit. So left ankle crosses the right knee. Bring the right leg in if you want to, again if you get there. Pointing, flexing the right foot. Bring the right foot down. Into your twist to the other side. So arms back to shoulder height, straight arms, or your cactus arms, bent elbows. Take your knees towards your right side. And you can look towards your left. Come back up to centre. Give the knees a hug, circle the ankles. And you are done for Sunday morning. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Please give me any feedback, say hi if you're here, and have a good rest of your day.